Hey everyone, it's Shay here alongside my beautiful parents, Evolved Godzilla and Evolved Mothra. Hi everyone. Hey. So yeah, do you guys remember the time when my parents didn't used to be in this look? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I remember Shaya. Yeah, I remember as well. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, well, before my parents actually used to be in this look, they were much more different back then. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about the 2019 designs for my parents, where my dad had new dorsal plates and my mom debuted in her first ever Monsterverse film. Do you guys don't know what I'm talking about? Well, the film I'm actually talking about is the third Monsterverse movie installment and the second ever Godzilla focused film. I'm talking about Godzilla King of the Monsters. Yep. And you know why I'm talking about Godzilla King of the Monsters right now? No, why? No. Why? Well, apparently, it's because today is the 60th anniversary of Godzilla King of the Monsters, released back in 2019 on May 31st of 2019. What? No way! 6 years already! Yep. And this movie right here, Godzilla King of the Monsters, holds a very special meaning in my Godzilla loving heart. So if you guys don't know, back then when I was still getting used to being a Godzilla fan, and the only monsters I ever knew was Godzilla and Kong, the typical fan who would just only know Godzilla, is that I didn't know that many monsters, and the only creatures I know, or kaijus I know, sorry for that, is Godzilla and Kong. So I'm mainly talking about the legendary ones. I didn't know about the Showa era Godzilla kaijus, the Heisei Godzilla era kaijus, the Millennium Godzilla era kaijus, and more. So I decided if I want to know more about Godzilla, I would watch a film, right? Yep, that's a good thing to do. Yeah. So yeah, the first ever Monsterverse and Godzilla film, because, I was still getting used to Monsterverse, was the 2019 film Godzilla King of the Monsters. So, yeah, this movie is very, very special to me because it was the first ever Godzilla film I've ever watched, and it made me get closer to the Godzilla loving fandom. So, yeah. This movie is very, very unique. It's because I once watched it on Netflix. It's sadly not on my Netflix anymore. But yeah, I watched that movie 6 times because that movie was very much the one I love. And yeah, I get to see so many different types of kaijus. I got to see Ghidorah. I got to see Rodan, the fire demon, and most importantly, I got to see my parents Godzilla and Mothra. So yeah. And also my design is basically a pink version of Godzilla 2019 that I just kind of painted, and all that stuff. So yeah. So pretty much, yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how much has passed. It's been 6 years already. Yep. And still, the Monsterverse is going strong. Yep. So yeah. So pretty much that movie, Godzilla 2019, is very special to me. Because, that was the first ever Monsterverse film that I watched. So, followed by that, I watched Godzilla X Kong, I think, or it's Godzilla versus Kong. I don't remember, but yeah. And then I watched Godzilla 2014, and I did like Godzilla 2014, but the only issue was that I wasn't able to see the fight scenes well. So yeah, it's kind of dark though. The only thing I ever see is my dad's atomic breath. So yeah. The other Monsterverse film that I haven't watched yet, besides, like, I already watched 4 out of the 5 Monsterverse films, was Kong Skull Island, because it was so hard to freaking find. Like, why? Like, literally, there's no Kong Skull Island on Netflix. There's only like the Skull Island anime. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty difficult for me to like watch that movie. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we know. So yeah. So you guys remember back in 2019 where my mom like sacrificed herself? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, same. Yeah, that hit me hard. Like, every time I keep on watching the film, that Mothra's death always hit me so hard, like, for real. And, yeah. But I'm glad my mom and dad got to reunite back in the 2024 film Godzilla x Kong. So, yeah, I am so happy that they are back together. Yep. And they may be debuting together again in the new Godzilla film for 2027 called Godzilla x Kong Supernova. So if you guys don't know, there was actually a teaser trailer of the new Godzilla and Kong film. It's another Godzilla and Kong film, which is pretty much turned into a trilogy. So mainly the 2 Godzilla and Kong films that the Monsterverse actually made, they mainly focus on Kong more. Like, if you guys like rewatch the movie like a lot of times, you actually get to see that Kong gets more screen time than Godzilla, because reason is Kong is the main focus of those films. So I really hope, and I really hope, that my dad, Godzilla, finally gets to have more screen time in this film, because apparently this was supposed to be a Godzilla centered film, but when I saw the name Godzilla x Kong Supernova, I was kind of wondering, like, maybe I think Legendary is gonna have is gonna make Kong have more screen time and all that, but I just don't want that to happen. Like Godzilla be in the spotlight for a bit. Yeah, it almost feels like I'm being left in the dust, which I'm not. I still have some fans out there, so yeah, and all that stuff. So yeah. And a lot of people for Godzilla x Kong Supernova have been predicting like the villain. So yeah. So for let's see here. It's because there's this thing going on with the Monsterverse films where they have for Godzilla 2014, they made Legendary made their own monsters, which are the Mutos. For Kong Skull Island, they also made their own monsters, which are the Skull Crawlers. Then Godzilla 2019, we are actually introduced to a Toho Kaiju, which is Ghidorah. And then we are introduced to another iconic Toho Kaiju in GBK, which is Mecha Godzilla, who made his first ever appearance in the Monsterverse films. And then for GXK, we have of course another Legendary made monster, which was Shimo and Scar King. So a lot of people have been predicting for the new Godzilla x Kong Supernova that it could be the return of an iconic kaiju from the Heisei series. I'm not talking about Super Mecha Godzilla. I'm not talking about Destroyer, because he's a bit too early to get introduced into the Monsterverse, right? Yeah, Destroyer could literally just end the Monsterverse in just one film. Yeah, that's true. So a lot of people have been predicting that it would be Space Godzilla. So yeah. But, I've been honest. Introducing Space Godzilla to a Monsterverse film is kinda early. Reason is he's a pretty strong kaiju. So yeah. And some other people have been predicting Gigan or Megalon. So yeah, that's apparently it. But whatever the kaiju is for Godzilla X Kong Supernova, I really want to see more of my mom and dad like in the spotlight, because it's been so long. The only ever time they got like tons of screen time was back in 2019, which is of course Godzilla King of the Monsters. Yeah, please, we need more screen time. Yeah, we need more screen time. That's true. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Happy 60th anniversary to Godzilla King of the Monsters. This film was a banger film. So yeah. And I hope for more anniversaries of the Monsterverse films to come. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Go share this video with your friends, your families, your cousins, whoever you guys have out there. And I'll see you guys next time. And once again, happy 60th, not 60th, 6th anniversary. Sorry, I messed it up, guys. So, yeah. Anyways, again, so, yeah. Happy 6th anniversary to Godzilla King of the Monsters. I almost said 2019. I'm sorry, y'all. So yeah, this film is literally like the reason why I got into Godzilla collecting and into like the Godzilla loving group. So yeah, this film, I love it very much, and I really hope that more anniversaries to come for like the Godzilla films. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that's all for today. Bye. And once again, happy 6th anniversary to our 2019 film. Yep. Anyways, bye. I love you guys. Yep.